Shit, just not give a fuck. You can't give a fuck if you wanna do this shit, man. You really gotta speak what is on your mind. You can't sugarcoat nothing. Some people ain't gonna fuck with it, bro. If you want people to really hear your shit, listen to what you gotta say, you gotta speak raw, straight from the heart. You can't sugarcoat nothing. And that's the only advice I ever took. And that advice wasn't really given to me. I ain't gonna lie, I just seen like motherfuckers like the most I don't give a fuck ever, the Slim Shady. That shit kinda was the advice I took. You don't give a fuck, people will accept that shit, man. When you be, if you try to rap what's cool at the time, or what's popping, that's maybe like a 25% chance you'll make it. But if you really do you, you'll hit so many more ears, because there's people out there who feel the same way you do. They don't have the voice to explain that shit though, and then when you explain it, they hear it, and I help them do that shit. For real, like even Eminem's crazy ass lyrics, bro. You know how many motherfuckers be relating to his shit and feeling that?
I done hit that bitch you got friends on. She got my first song locked in as her ringtone. Hit the spot with no rings on. Had to let my fingers breathe. Smoking dope, got my eyes closed. It's hard for me to see. Always been on bullshit. Label me a hard head. Get the fuck off that mic. You don't got no street cred.
I got this one homie, and his people's like real plugged in. They got farms and shit. Hella farms, weed. And he knew about it. He was like, hey, one night y'all wanna go down there and we'll take some of it? Hell yeah, what the fuck am I gonna say no to that for? And so he rolled down there and we had to go to the cut. I swear we like pulled off a road and just drove for 30 minutes into like nowhere, no service, nothing. You could smell the weed. And my homie was like, let's go. And so we had to jump this fence, bro. It's like a pure field, country ass field, long as fuck. We running, and it was like 6 cows, bro. 6 big ass cows. We went running past them, and I guess we like got close to a baby or something, a baby cow. Cause I swear to you, all 5 or 6 of these fucking cows lined up, bro, and started chasing us. So we're running from these motherfuckers. I fell into a ditch. Boom, everybody fall into a ditch. Pop, pop, pop. The cows wasn't falling into that ditch. They was like, fuck y'all. They was just moving hard as fuck. And he was like, all right, come on. We can't get caught. So we was in this like cut in between these fields, the woods, and then here's the cows. We're right here in the woods, and then there's the field. Here are coyotes and big ass pit bulls and shit just barking. Woo, woo. He's like, shh, shh. And finally, when all the little coyotes wasn't making no sounds, the dogs wasn't barking too long, he's like, all right, let's go. I had to run through these storm bushes. Yada yada, we going through all this shit. And then boom, big ass like football field full of weed. It was big as fuck. We had trash bags and little clippers and whatnot. We was going to the bottom of the plane, just boom, just clipping them. We kept putting them in the garbage bag. I had like 2 bags. And then homeboy heard something, so we started running. We was running away. We had to take this little cut to the car, and we left 2 of our other homeboys in the field because they split up. And we was like, shit. So we was in the car just waiting for like 30 minutes. Didn't hear a thing from them. I know where you see these motherfuckers hopping the fence. They both got like 3 garbage bags with them and shit. We had the whole car full of, I got videos on my phone. Just the whole car full of garbage bags full of big weed, the whole plant. Motherfuckers going crazy. Woke up the next morning. I was like, fuck. We was in the truck taking somebody to school, and we had some garbage bags in the back of the truck. It looked like trash. We got to fucking Fairdale High School, bro. Dropped dude off. I got out, was looking back there. The garbage bags was filled up with weed. It was just weed sticking out. I was like, oh shit. I flipped that shit though, bro. Made hella bank the next day. You know, it was $500 off this little duffel bag of this weed, and then we still had hella. We was making dabs, edibles, everything. You know, $500 is ignorant to a little like 17-year-old. Out of nowhere, boom. Just gotta run a couple fences and run from cows to get it. But yeah, that's crazy as fuck, bro. I always wrote stories. I write little rhymes when I was young, just little shit. And the shit I watched was always like, I watched that Motherfucking that Mac Miller, Most Dope Family shit. And that shit just had me in the room going crazy, inspiring shit. Seeing him on the stage and seeing him with his homies in the big crib, I was like, damn. So I be writing my little shit, but this was young. This was like 8th grade year or some freshman shit. And I be showing people, they be like, man, you crazy. What the fuck you over here talking about killing this and doing that? You were. So I kind of was like, fuck that shit. People ain't gonna fuck with it. But then, just chilling with all my homies throughout the years, bro. And all them be freestyling when we smoke and shit. It's like, cool, just start freestyling. It just went from there. Just freestyling, and I was like, shit, I gotta hop on the mic. Might as well do something with it. Shit, just not give a fuck. You can't give a fuck if you wanna do this shit, man. You really gotta speak what is on your mind. You can't sugarcoat nothing. Some people ain't gonna fuck with it, bro. If you want people to really hear your shit, listen to what you gotta say, you gotta speak raw, straight from the heart. You can't sugarcoat nothing. And that's the only advice I ever took. And that advice wasn't really given to me. I ain't gonna lie, it just seemed like motherfuckers like the most I don't give a fuck ever, the Slim Shady. That shit kinda was the advice I took. You don't give a fuck, people will accept that shit, man. When you be, if you try to rap what's cool at the time, or what's popping, that's maybe like a 25% chance you'll make it. But if you really do you, you'll hit so many more ears, because there's people out there who feel the same way you do. They don't have the voice to explain that shit though, and then when you explain it, they hear it, and I help them do their shit. For real. Like even Eminem's crazy ass lyrics, bro. You know how many motherfuckers be relating to his shit and feeling that? Some real ass shit, man. This is so fucking crazy. So I watched the Most Dope Family and all that shit, bro. But Mac Miller didn't make the type of music I really listen to. You know, I've always been on this bullshit. You know, maybe like a month before he died, I was like, bro, I gotta, if I'm gonna make music, I have gotta take pages from the ancestors of my shit, kind of like the Mac Millers and the Eminems and all them over. Not really MGK, he's duty as fuck. But you know, all them people is good to take away shit from. And so I started listening to him. And I played this song right here, and I fuck with it so heavy, because this is like, you can kind of hear his attitude, and this is, you know, kind of more raw. And I fucked with it. And then, as soon as I started sitting down and studying up on him and listening to mixtapes and different albums, this, that, trying to find his older music from when he was my age, he passed away. So as soon as I was really starting to find him good, shit, he passed away. So I was like, God damn, this sucks. The haters inspired me to make them motherfuckers feel stupid. That's the only inspiration I get, for real. I like proving people wrong. That's what inspires me, is to prove a motherfucker wrong. People don't think I'm gonna be shit. People don't think I'm really gonna do nothing other than sell dope, fuck around, get locked up, be on bullshit. So me changing my ways and really making this music and doing good shit, proving them people wrong, that's just gonna bring me so much internal joy. That's the shit that inspires me to really do what I fucking do. You see how he don't give a fuck in this motherfucker though?